one on Pastor when he was saying in Jesus' name and cussing. I don't do personal videos on nobody at all. Don't try to get me to do that shit. I'm not doing it. No
So
personal attacks.
let me tell y'all about her new show, right? This my tea, my take. I've noticed what she's doing, right? So instead of yet coming up with her own content like that she claimed that she has, what she's doing is she is sending people or going to people's lives to get in their box to cause drama. She sent security over there to Noni's live. She had that to talk about for 2 or 3 days. Now she went over to Robert to bring up the Tammy situation. Now she talking about that today. She was over in Trina B live. Watch that be the next thing she document. So she's going to other people's lives where she's going to get in the box to talk shit or whatever, and that's what she's going to be recapping. That's my peak, my
And can
take.
I ask y'all a question?
Mhm.
What did Freedom 49 had to do with Pastor P? That's all I want to know.
Not that she just a hater. Did she used to be
So she
around
was
him?
calling this man. She no, that's what I'm asking because she was calling this man. Y'all no shit, no offense to y'all. Sidewalk slime and shit, playing beeping noises and shit when you come in a room. But she trying to act like she got this good reputation of being this good stand up black woman. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Well, I
No,
thought she
I,
used
I
to
think
like Pastor because I was on Lovely Liz live, and she used to come over. Oh, I got to go watch my boy. He finna go live. And I got to watch Pastor. And then it was like a day or two, she just flipped.
yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
Pastor didn't pay her the attention that she wanted, and that's when she became
Now,
a hater.
now, let me help y'all make it make sense. That's a every made flunk. That's a every made flunky. That's a every made flunky. That's what that is. She do all of the beef that every May got. Look at the board. She always attack them and try to get views. She got little CIAs coming in, they gifted her and shit. So she want to keep the gifts going. That's why she flipped on me and murder. I got all the receipts on her begging me to get murder in her live so he could come up in there and talk to her. Like she wanted to goddamn go in on China Red for me for her calling me gay and shit. Can I please go in on her? Like, come on, man. These people stupid. People stupid, man. We got the messages, freedom, but you a nobody. That's why we never dropped them. And you ugly, and you old, and your
He
pussy
really
dry.
is. She really is a nobody. Like nobody. I don't even like.
Go
I
look
don't
at her
want to.
now. I bet she
I
got.
don't say.
I bet my name in her title right now. I bet I'm gay in her title. You little gay bitch, TV killer. You little gay bitch.
No, I think it said something like TV Killer, leave me alone or something like that. That's what it said.
What I do to this woman? Shit, you should be happy we calling your name out in Gazoo's live or Tammy PA live. You should be happy, bitch. You a nobody. Fucking nobody. You should be happy. Jealousy is a motherfucker. I'm defending this shit. I ain't asked to be out here doing this shit. I'm defending what Lady B doing to me. She fucking doing some stupid shit. This lady stupid as
So,
fuck.
so Kareem, she said she waiting for me to come to her door. I wish
So
I
she can do
would
what? Call the police.
waste. I wish
So she
I would waste a brown penny going to your house. Your girl,
remember call the
you
police
coming?
when you pick.
All right. Now I'm waiting for you to come to
So
Virginia,
so
like
she
you
beefing
said.
with Tommy solely because she wanted the church or what? I'm trying to figure this shit out with
No,
her
she
too.
she
She beefing
wanted
with,
peace, ballot. She wants Tommy's spot, but everybody like her thinks that P gave Tommy her spot. P would tell people all the time because he would bring the views. He would like, I'll come to your room, I'll bring the views, but you got to keep them. Tommy was able to keep her shit. Like she just
and
wants to
let's be
be in
honest,
Tommy.
Kareem.
She wants the high quota and all of that shit. She wants what's not hers.
And Kareem, let's be
In
honest.
a nutshell.
Now, Tommy K never started as trying to be no host. She just was being her room on that smart move shit, doing her little truck calls, being
Yep.
funny.
Yeah.
Tommy K was never script. She never scripted me that she was gonna be a fucking top broadcaster. It was like she just
She
was
got that
chilling,
formula.
doing her little
She
quota.
got that formula though. Tommy K got the personality. She got
Yeah.
the character. She got that formula. Like if you sit and you just listen to Tommy, even when it ain't about no Bigo shit, we sitting there and talk about childhood, our pets. We listen to music. We smoke. You know what I'm saying? Tommy K got that formula. She got an inviting personality. I sat with Lady B long before she knew who Tommy K was. I was never in Lady B family. I was never one of her top gifters or anything like that. She used to sit with Bookworm and do makeup and stuff. But she just don't got that it factor that make you want to stay in her room. It's a snooze fest in that
She
bitch.
don't. Remember she did the
Yep.
crazy B, Lady B, crazy B shit. Remember she did
But
Yes.
that. I know what was
she
going
tries
on.
to use the reverse psychology. She tries to use
First of all,
reverse psychology, like putting that
it
picture up that I put up. See, she's trying to do like reverse psychology, but it doesn't work with people. Like it doesn't work with people over here. But that's what she's doing when she does shit like that. And she really be in her feelings. She's really mad because she's
mm,
forced to look at herself when she does that shit. That crazy bee shit that she was doing. That's how she really feels about herself. This picture, that's how she really feels when she looks in the fucking mirror. She miserable as fuck, and she can't
and
take
But
it.
let me
he
tell you
came back,
something. Like the fuck I
he came back
said,
off that first
bitch,
trip.
it's the fact of that you sit and try to act like you know how to do makeup and all this other type of shit. But bitch, you gotta sit there and be in my motherfucking window and anybody else's window and be sitting here. You not even you so motherfucking slow. You don't even sit there and change the damn colors that you're trying to use. That's the thing. When you are really into what you are doing, bitch, we're gonna notice. We're gonna notice those things. And you are an epic motherfucking failure. You don't exfoliate your motherfucking face. You don't even wash the crust out your motherfucking eyeball, bitch, before you come on here talk about doing some motherfucking makeup, bitch. You sit there, gotta talk about every person that you are intimidated by, bitch. And you too old for that shit. This is beyond a midlife crisis, bitch. Like I said, you're a parasite. You try to latch
Hey,
on to
listen.
anything and anyone that you think can get you a come up. Bitch, what works for us is not going to work for you,
Uh-huh.
you old decrepit ass
Exactly.
bitch. Find your own
Exactly.
motherfucking formula. But your funky fat ass is too motherfucking lazy to do that. All you know how to do is run your dick suckers. You don't even get no dick. Fucking sitting there running them bitches. You the only bitch I know. Sit here, do all that bullshit. You don't get no motherfucking beans. You don't get no motherfucking respect. You don't get
Nothing.
a fuck ass thing.
On my mother, if I don't get my quota, I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to YouTube. On my mama. Stupid ass bitch.
Fuck are you sitting here talking about? You talk about getting on YouTube. A bitch gotta be actually wanting to watch your motherfucking ass. And the minute they listen 5 minutes of your dumb retarded ass sitting here saying the same thing over and over, bitch, you not gonna make it on there either.
Baby, she wasn't going to YouTube. No way. That was a bunch of BS.
She was mad Bigo Chef was recording her shit. She was damn near the only one. That was fucked up. That's fucked up.
But even if Crazy B did have the opportunity that Tommy had, because like we was talking about, like you got to know what to do with it. Like when Tommy broke out like that, you got to know what to do with it. If she didn't know what to do with it, it could have went a different way for her too. Even if she had the high numbers, she wouldn't know what to do with it.
I
She
don't
just
think
ain't
she. I
got
don't
it.
think she. I don't think. See, the thing is, Lady B the type of person who, if you give her everything, she'll lose it because she'll fold under pressure. She don't know how to hold nothing. Like she would have never been able to hold the church. She not strong enough. She cry too much. If you the boss, who the fuck you gonna go cry to whenever people beat up on your ass? That's the problem. Now she need where she need to be. She got a boss now. Cause she damn sure ain't wait 2 days until after she joined the agency to run to him with some bullshit. Stupid ass lady.
And they gonna start fucking with them for long once she ain't able to keep up with them numbers and do business. Them folks ain't fucking with her. She don't understand. She
What it,
wanna
And
join the
Zeus,
family. Yeah.
Zeus is happy his room. Zeus is happy his room hit that damn near 6K. Not worrying about him. It's content for him, pure content.
But they're not gonna be fucking with it anyway. You notice how she put Robert's emojis. She's not even in Robert's family, but has all of Robert's emojis before her own damn emoji. She
The
does
gifters.
that so people in
For the
Robert's
gifters.
family, right, will see her and come into the room and automatically start gifting her. That's what she's thinking. But a lot of people are ready to peep her. Like, girl, it's not gonna work like that. She just do shit all wrong. That's why everything she does fucking fails. Everything.
Now, hold up. Let me tell you how she suckered Jermaine yesterday. Jermaine, you a bitch. I just want to let you know that. Now, you was in motherfucking God Zeus live while he was chewing your ass up, while your best friend was in the motherfucking box, not saying a motherfucking word. You got kicked out his live. And then when you went over to your live, you muzzled a nigga and be like, yo, don't talk about that. You muzzled him. That nigga's a bitch. He's a bitch. That means he's doing whatever you say do. SWAT Tammy House. Okay, I got it. And who else to do the shit besides him? He don't like her. And it shows he don't like Tammy. He got a motherfucking anger in him about her. Real bad anger for Tammy. I don't know what the fuck she did to him, but he don't like her.
That's why you should never let people into your home to see just what the fuck you got going on. That's just like if you buy a Bentley and you working at a company and you pull up in that Bentley, they gonna start hating because they're jealous and envious, and that's what has transpired here. He don't have a real reason to dislike her. He dislikes her because of her success.
I
Exactly.
agree because I don't know much about him, but I have watched like some clips and things of him before, like in the real reality world. And from what I understand, he didn't win any of the shows. He got fired from some of the shows that he was hired to be on. So it just
Mhm.
seemed like he just looking for a come up.
That's what he looking for. Like that man came up yesterday. He was like, man, he's like, if I ever had your career or anything to deal with you, he said, I want to change my name. I would never tell nobody to go look me up on YouTube. He said you lost. He said you got shamed on the motherfucking America Idol. You lost that shit. You got put to jail and all. Like he killed his ass, man. I'm talking about he killed that motherfucker. Jermaine is a bitch. He ain't got no fucking platform on here. He living off Lady B name. That's it. Whatever name she got. I wouldn't even want her name either.
Before he mentioned Tammy's name in a negative manner, what he should say is, regardless to what transpired between the two of us, this lady helped me when nobody else did. She brought me into her home. Not even my
He wanted
mama
to kill
did.
it, save him from trying to kill himself and all that shit.
Hmm.
Nigga wanted to commit suicide and shit.
She should have let him do it.
He was a homeless fucking bum. A homeless fucking bum, and you out here shitting on the very people who put you in a fucking home. Stupid nigga. For a woman who's sitting in a motherfucking house on a nasty ass chair talking about she got a BBL at the age of 49. Bitch, you got a midlife crisis going on.
Well, she lied
She had
about
a
Schizophrenia.
that.
BBL and couldn't buy her no fucking
That
food after.
that verse came out and spilled the tea, baby, that she didn't get no BBL. She got a whole lipo. She was asking where her doctor was, and she lied and gave her a random doctor, and she went to that motherfucker, and she got liposuction, and that's it. She did not get no BBL, which explains
You
why she
couldn't
was so
tell.
comfortable sitting on her ass. And once we seen it, you could tell she ain't had no BBL because ain't nobody in their right mind paying to have no grandma booty. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
She only
Wow.
had lipo. She
And
did
then
not
you
have no
picking at the
BBL.
wrong time of life because she's not physically fit, right? She not physically fit. She has the ability to gain weight. She about to hit her 50s. Bitch, shit is about to shift. Do you understand me? Because
Let me
I myself,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You suck all the fat out. What you gonna do with them fingers? What are you gonna do about them fingers? Them fingers are horrible. Like I'm talking
And
about,
them
I'll throw up in my
arms.
mouth if a motherfucker try to grab me.
Have you
Oh
seen
my
them
God, I'll
arms?
throw up
Have
in
you
my
seen
mouth.
them fucking arms?
I was
Have you
recording
seen them
the bitch. You know
motherfucking
I
arms?
see. Now I used to tell OG all the time, this bitch hideous. She look hit.
she looked like Princess Fiona. That bitch looked like Princess Fiona off of Shrek. Princess
She
be
look
on that
hit.
screen, and this bitch is white.
Hold on.
And
This ooh, she pisses me off. First of all, ooh, if you're gonna copy me, yes, hold on.
That bitch face look like
Good
hot
morning
dogs
to
that
the
been in the water
panel.
too
Good
long.
morning, everybody. Good morning.
What's up?
I said, hey, dog, baby. Good morning.
What's up, dog?
She
Shit crazy.
Where
she
is Chef? She sleep?
she ain't resting. She ain't in here right now. She ain't resting.
Now I must say that one person at the bottom who used to weigh her ass out too when I was in her room, but she used to kick me a lot. I used to,
TV Keller,
she used to weigh. I know,
I don't deal with you like that because you was the
I
one
know,
was
I
over
know,
there
I know.
sitting up there dogging. So
Yeah, but you know, I had a role. I had a role
it's
to
really
play.
weird. Yeah, that's right. I mean, we all do,
I
but at
respect
the
that.
end of the day, nah.
You can read
Hey,
me,
pretty
boots. You can read
hustler.
me down, boots. You heard me?
No,
You can read
it
me
ain't that
down,
type
boots.
of
I'm fine.
party. It's not that type of party, boo. It's just, you know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
I
You were
still,
sitting over there. But see, the thing is, that's why we try where I try to tell people, stop jumping on everybody's fucking bandwagon. You sat over there in that live and sit up there and dogged me, didn't even know me. And you sat in there and you dogged and talked about me like a goddamn dog. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, and, we all jump like that sometime, but you did a little bit too much. You really did.
Yeah, but
To
I don't
somebody
deny
that
that,
don't even.
but I don't deny that, and I apologize. I apologize to anybody who I wronged and they ain't even been on my radar. You get what I'm saying? So I take that.
And Big
I ain't
Mama,
even.
shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody being messy. I'm being fucking real. I can
No,
say
she
what I
no,
want to
she
say.
not
He
be.
knew what it
Let
was.
me,
He
hey,
knew what
dog,
it
baby. Let me
was.
say
He
this.
knew what it was.
Let me, dog, baby. Let me say this real quick because this shit real.
Shit,
I
I can
love
say
these
what the
moments
fuck
for
I want
real.
to say.
These are the times where we get to educate people, man, for real. Man, listen, nobody want TV killer to be in no families and none of that shit, man. Stop getting that through your mind. We just got common interests of enemies right now. That's it. And I'm just clearing up some stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't asking nobody to like me or love me. This is not that. We are
And
real people in real life.
really honestly, I don't know you not to like you. I'm just going by what you
Yeah.
did. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it's
I
good
did.
that you are on this panel so that we could do that.
Yeah, I did a lot
You
of
know what I'm
shit, dog,
saying? So we
baby.
could air it out
Dog baby.
because I said things right.
I did a lot of shit, dog, baby, on this app that I'm not satisfied with as a man. I'm gonna be real with you. I frown upon a lot of shit I wish I could have took back on this app. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is
Mhm.
another world. We come over here and we be messy as a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? I don't know
And
you
we
in real
do.
life. That's
And
why.
we do.
Yeah, and I don't know you in real life. I said some fucked up shit about a lot of people. Did a lot of fucked up shit. But I'm here now. You get what I'm saying? I'm here, and I'm gonna accept your hate, your love, your encouragement, your respect, your disrespect. I embrace all that shit because I'm a real person, and I did fucked up shit.
Mm. I
Bottom
don't
line.
hate you. I don't even know you to hate you. We here now. I think I blocked you on my other pages. Cause I was telling Chef, I
And
was like, I said I gotta unblock him, you know,
yeah,
because I
I
think
just I took on all that beef. You
yeah.
see what I did? Like when you start fucking with people, you don't even notice. I didn't even notice all the beef that Lady B really had. I really didn't. It was like a just get up, go record, and just talk shit. But when I started looking at all
Right.
the beef, I started seeing the hate trains. I seen all of the panels. I was like, and OG
Mm-hmm.
actually, enlightened me to like, yo, you really need to leave fucking Lady B alone. I was like, man, I'm cool, and man, I can't do the woman like that, man. Man, fuck that bitch. And I still was holding on. It was my fault. It was my fault. I got the signs. I got people telling me, people DMing me all the time about this woman. Go look at my YouTube page. They'll be telling me leave this woman alone all the time. That was my choice. It was my choice.
Mm-hmm. But
But
everybody go through that shit though. You know what I'm saying? At least you did really like come to reality. You know what I'm saying? To see, but she started with a whole bunch of motherfuckers. She didn't even know me, and she had my name in her mouth. I didn't even know nothing about her, and that's why me and
I didn't
her
even know.
started beefing because I start. She ain't know nothing about me. I ain't even know
I
nothing
didn't
about her.
either.
She just started. Yeah.
I didn't either. I didn't know you either. But I'm gonna be real. I was a lot biased because you got to remember I came from Bigo, dog baby. I was an actual host and a controversial host, so a lot of people don't like me at all. They don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I was in a situation where I'm a YouTuber now, but I still had to pick a side. I couldn't pick the church side because they didn't like me. Just because I changed to be a YouTuber, that don't mean they gonna like me. I'm still fucking praising. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is what it is. I just been trying to get away from shit. And my wife told me I need to take a more professional
Thank
approach as
you.
well. So I'm just listening, just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm listening.
Right.
That's it.
It's
She
always
barely
some
knew me.
motherfuckers
Don't get me
coming.
wrong. My wife used to be on Bigo, huh?
She she barely knew me and sending motherfuckers to
Hey
ride by and
Tammy.
record my
Good
house
morning.
because she can't take me
No,
laughing in the comments and
I
it's
ain't gonna lie.
Good
inappropriate
morning,
If you don't,
humor.
amazing.
you do something Lady B
Good
don't want
morning.
you to do, don't do what she wants you to do. You gone. Like she gonna already snap on you. I see how she did
No, it's
Ciroc.
not
I was
even
looking
that
at
with
how
the
she
women.
did Bigo.
It's not that with the women. She sit around women or she'll observe women and she see that they're doing what they have to do and conducting themselves in a certain manner. And because she cannot do it, then therefore she falsely develops this hate. I mean, this lady woke up one day and
Right.
just started talking about me and talked about me for 2 hours while I was sitting in the funeral. The lady is sick.
Just started, but I just started recording her. I shouldn't have seen that many family members drop off that fast. Like I'm talking about, they were dropping like
This
I
like her
started people
third or
that I
fourth
started like
round of family.
making room for. Yeah,
You
like people
breaking
that
up,
was
TV
making the
killer.
room fun and laughable, like they just was
Hey, Tammy.
talking about. I was saying the
Like,
people that was
yo,
funny, the people that was funny in the room and laughable and kept the room going, it was leaving. Like, people just was leaving. It was like, damn, where everybody going?
Because
TV
she's
killer, you
born
are
and
breaking
people
up.
got tired of her. She's born and people got tired of hearing her begging for beans every 30 seconds and she won't put out no content. What was you
And
gonna
she
pay you
got
just
a
to sit
wicked
there looking in the
spirit.
camera?
She got a
I ain't gonna
wicked
lie,
spirit.
Bigo
So
Chef
that's
was
why
over here
she
making
won't.
more money than her.
Hey
Bigo, you was over
Tammy.
here making more money than her off her ass. That would really hurt her when everybody was she wasn't.
Good morning,
I
Bless.
know. That's why she don't like me.
do
Hey,
you
bro.
see this? Let me tell you something. Again, I keep telling you, bitch, I'm your motherfucking son because clearly you've been watching my techniques and your fucking retarded ass, even though you use the same three fucking colors, and sometimes I say you think that's all the fuck you think you know. Stop trying to be like me, bitch. When I come back on this motherfucker, I'm gonna wear your old ass out.
As you should.
I'm gonna wear your old, decrepit, slew-footed Mr. Magoo
Look
motherfucking
at
eyebrows the fuck up on everything I love. I'm gonna wear
As you
you
should.
out.
y'all think
And bitch, when the
what
shit
y'all
that I
think
do,
you going
you're
out
not gonna
all of
be
this?
able to sit there and mimic it. It's like she wanna be like Mike. I keep telling her she our motherfucking son. She wanna be like us. She just don't wanna admit the shit. It's like,
No,
bitch,
I'm
she act
saying,
like
what's
we're in
the
high
end game?
school. It's like she in high
You think
school
she want
and
her
she
own
mad she can't
church?
sit with the cool kids because she a fucking flunky. That's exactly how she acts.
She never grew up. She
No,
said
but I'm saying, what
she
do you?
she had to start fucking when she was in her early teens, and she had two babies by 19. So we know she didn't have an opportunity to enjoy life. She never grew up. The bitch is lost. She's got to go back to where she first lost herself, and then she's got to attempt to build from that. But by that time, it'll be over for her.
Somebody must have
But
told her
what I'm
that you're
saying
gonna
is,
start
like, we
calling
see
her
we
Tracy B. Somebody must have told her you're gonna
we,
start
we
naming
see
her
look,
Tracy B. She's looking for your
who me?
stuff.
I've been. Oh, I don't care. She can strike that page now,
Good
man.
morning.
Everybody who love me will follow me. But what I want to know is what her end game is. Like, what you think she want out of this shit? Like to be beefing with all y'all sisters, some brothers. Like, what y'all think? What you think her end game is? Like, I don't know what the fuck she want.
She doesn't have an end
All
game.
this
She's
crime.
using she's using what works for her. She has made a little bit of money before. She ain't making no money now, but she's thinking it still works for her, but it's really not. At the end of the day, if you look at it, she getting dropped out of
Zeus ain't
agencies.
gonna give her no bad. He
Like
gonna
the
tell her how to
job's
work.
not working.
Zeus gonna tell her. Zeus gonna tell her how to work hot gifts and how to get her room hot. He ain't giving her nothing without her giving him something. So the trades are there. She never gonna do a
Yeah.
big box. She ain't got enough money for a big box.
Mm-mm.
She not gonna hit 124 boxes. Like I'm being real. Like why you join this agency? This is a business agency. You don't have no money about yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
can't
That's
hit
why she can't
120.
Mm-hmm.
acquire
You
no
I ain't
food.
Because that's how she
what
thinks. She attaches herself to, like Summer said earlier, she attaches herself to people who
Hey,
already have
Lamont.
put in the people who have already put in the work, who have already made a name for themselves, thinking she could eat off of them, thinking she could come up. Like, come on, let's think about it. The way she's thinking, oh, I'm in God Zeus agency. He's like #1 on the app. Like I'm in his agency. Like that's all you've been hearing her saying.
hey
I'm his
hey
host.
yeah
I'm his host. That's what she thinks.
you remember y'all remember that woman she did that interview with that flipped on her? I guess went to y'all side. She had me record that right. When I recorded it, the girl flipped on her. I was like, "What you want to do with the bit? Take the shit down. Take it fucking down." I'm like, "What? That's my fucking work. I sit in here and record. Just take it down." I feel like I changed the fucking title. Like, see, that's that shit I be talking about. Changing narratives and shit.
Yeah, she
Shit
don't like
crazy,
you to
man.
tell. She don't like you to tell the truth. She can't stand the truth. She can't stand the truth at all. That's why you can hear when she's in the boxes how she constantly interrupts and over talks and she told Noni, I'm not gonna let you change the narrative. Noni was telling
Now
her the
let's
truth.
if Ev in there, she quiet as a motherfucking church mouse. Ev run that motherfucker. If Ev go in there, she be quiet, she be observing, she be watching. Oh, don't say nothing to Ev. Oh, y'all leave she ain't gonna if Ev in there. Like I
But
said,
she's
fuck that
done that
shit.
to all the big broadcasters that have come in her room. She did the same thing with Ashley. Anybody she flips that quick. Like she'll go against her own family for a top broadcaster if she thinks it's gonna get her somewhere.
Lights up like a whole fucking light bulb when the top broadcaster coming in.
Well, she insecure. That's the
Mm-mm-mm.
problem. She insecure, and she looks for validation through
Good morning,
others. And
Harold.
then when she doesn't receive that, it's an issue.
If all
Hmm.
y'all
And
stop talking about her, if y'all stop talking about her for a week, she'll crumble. If everybody just say, "Yo, we ain't talking about Lady B for about a week," she'll crumble. I
No,
No,
promise you,
then
she'll
she's
seriously.
gonna
crumble like a.
attack somebody else. We dealing with this isn't an ordinary person. We're dealing with someone with severe mental issues.
Right.
Thank you,
She just gonna
Fun.
attack somebody else. Like when she heard
Thank
us
you.
start when she heard us all talking about we were going to let her drown and we were going to stop talking about her. What did she do? She went and started picking with Ocean Doll. She went in Ocean Doll's room and started fucking with her. So she's just going to go to another person. She just going to go to the next person to start some shit with who ain't fucking with her.
She'll go to all
So
of
I
those
guess
people's room, but I've asked her time and time again to line me because I don't know why she woke up that morning and did that. Not that it matters because when you fuck with me and I haven't done nothing to you, it's up and it's stuck. You could kiss my ass. But my thing is, I need to understand. I mean, where the fuck what's going on? Did you have a dream?
Well, you know you're never going to get that out of her, Summer Rain. That lineup would never be successful. She's going
But
to
she'll run
overtalk you.
everybody else line. She won't even
Yeah.
line me.
and
Talking
and
about
and the
who is she?
comments
She
and
trying
the
to be a big
comments would be eating
broadcaster.
her.
I'm not. I'm somebody in real life. Sleazy B, you sit on this bitch all day. When I be on this bitch in the daytime, I'll be making moves, baby. And when it's time to turn it off, if I can't keep it in the earpiece and this distracting me, I gets down.
And she can't take the comments. That's why she runs. The only person she'll pretty much align with is Trina B, and she runs from that lineup because the comments be tearing her up, and she cannot take it. She cannot take it.
Yeah.
mm, 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 mm. And can you
And that's
please stop
But
telling
she
people
not
I
treating
wanted to
people that don't
fuck
take.
you? I got standards.
She don't take no
Everybody
advice
want
from treating
Brittany.
people.
That's what it's. She says that all the time. Everything is about fucking. So we know that's all she's
And
done in
nobody
her
want to
life.
fuck your old decrepit ass. You don't even wash the crack of your ass. You don't even wash the cold out your eye. You don't even brush your funky ass teeth. What makes you think I got standards?
and
Yes, I like
she the
older women,
only
but bitch,
one
it's not you.
and she the only one over there ain't fucking, bitch. Everybody else she talk about is fucking. And probably fucking a lot.
But what
I'm
is
one
the
of them,
fuck? She
okay?
fucking
I
and she
get
broke.
weekly deposits. I get
Yeah.
weekly deposits from my fat husband that she talk about when her husband looked like he was straight out the motherfucking pen, bitch. Ain't lifting out the first weight, but lifted all plates, bitch. Girl, you got some motherfucking nerve. I get weekly deposits, bitch. I'm happy. Okay?
Hmm.
hmm I would say more, but I'm being respectful. Because y'all know my mouth can get filthy.
Hey, Sue.
Good morning.
Hey, Sue, but she the only one ain't screwing.
She good.
Good morning, sir.
Come on.
When that grandbaby coming? It's almost time, ain't it? How much longer? Oh, November. I don't know why I'm thinking she was farther along than that. Oh Lord, that baby gonna be spoiled, baby.
Okay.
You had me thinking that baby was about to come any day. Yeah, that baby gonna be spoiled as hell, girl. The way you talk about that grandbaby already, yeah, that baby gonna be spoiled rotten. I don't know why I thought she was further along than that. Okay, we got a little bit of time.
Y'all be
Mm-hmm.
easy, man. I'm pulling up to my stop, man. It's been good, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Hold it down, man.
All right. Oh, I forgot to ask him about that video. Did he ever send you that video, Cream? I still want to see that video.
No, he
Hey,
didn't send it to me, but I
no, and
yeah.
hold on. I'm revamping it. I got some new shit I want to say, so
You can
it'll
do
be
it.
done in a minute.
Okay.
I got some stuff I want.
And you know
Okay.
what?
Yeah, I
She
got
never
another
took
response
down
to
a
mention.
lot of the work because a lot of the
Okay.
work was proof to people as shit that she had done to them.
Hmm.
Shit pissed me off,
Hold up,
Tammy. I'm
wait a minute,
sorry.
wait a minute.
Like, yeah,
Hold up.
like,
Can I say something real quick? Failure B. Bitch, we don't have insecurities over here. Do you
Mm-mm.
understand me? The only person who sit here has insecurities is you because you let a motherfucking app sit here and sway how the fuck you feel about yourself. Nobody on this motherfucking panel that sat here and got a fake BBL on a Groupon because at the end of the day you needed motherfucking validation because you wanted somebody to sit here and think that you wore a size motherfucking medium and you got sausages as motherfucking fingers. Nobody's sitting here and it's the fucking cure. We are very secure about who we are as a woman. Everything you sit here and try to put on us is bitch how the fuck you feel about yourself. Stop sitting here and try to implicate how you feel about you, bitch. That's how you feel about your motherfucking self. You come on this bitch sitting here needing validation. You come on this bitch because at the end of the day, you want somebody to like your motherfucking ass. Because when we close our eyes at night, we not thinking about this motherfucking ass.
And she
Because
don't
bitch,
I
we
close
don't know
her
have
nobody.
eyes on this
lives.
bitch all night.
I don't know nobody that had no BBL and still need a size 2X faja. Bitch, where they
No,
do
she
that
wears
at?
a medium and a large. Wears a medium and a large. She said it, and I don't wear.
No,
If she
on
wear
their
a
wish
medium
list
and a
it was
large,
a
I wear an extra
2XL.
motherfucking small. The
On her
fuck?
wish list, that faja and those girdles were 2XL and larger.
Hi, my
Bitch, I don't know.
bossy.
We got the receipts on that. 2XL and larger. Bitch, after your BBL, bitch. Girl, who you think
Mm-mm,
you fooling?
mm-mm. But she worried about me, bitch. Please.
And it's so crazy. The crazy part is, did you hear her yesterday screaming about receipts? And nothing she has said about anybody has she had a receipt for.
Mm-mm.
What have you provided a receipt for? And yesterday, when you mentioned OG, when TV Killer had mentioned OG Murder, I wasn't gonna tell nobody OG Murder had sent me those pictures and told me what she was gonna do. I was just gonna rock out with my cock out, bitch. I was just gonna let people think whatever they wanted to think, but I was never gonna divulge or tell that he told me. And a lot of people don't like OG murder and whatever y'all reasons are, but that's the only motherfucker that cared whether the cops kicked my door in and traumatized my motherfucking family.
Mm,
And I've been knew this since early July.
mm.
But I never said nothing because I wasn't gonna blow him up. I just made sure I spoke to the police and covered my motherfucking family.
Now, how she go from admitting to doing it? Because she certainly said she did it on that recording that night when she was so nervous and frazzled. She certainly said, I did it. So now she went back to
Oh,
want receipts.
oh, oh, no, oh, no, no, it's okay. Because, bitch, just like I told you, you thought you was safe because you turned the thing off so you couldn't screen record. Bitch, I've been on this motherfucker for a long time, and there's ways around it. I still got your ugly motherfucking face, candy camera, in motherfucking color, admitting that you did that shit. So tell me, if you need it, I'll be more than happy to cut that down for you. Because at the end of the day,
She
bitch, you're
certainly
not
said she did it
safe.
on that video. She
Oh,
certainly
she
said, I
did.
did it.
She did
She
because
said,
she,
I did it. And she said, I did it. And what you gonna do? She
and
certainly
the
said
I,
gag
that.
is, and the gag is, because she was like, "Oh, I can say anything I want because they can't screen record me." Bitch, please. Just
as I
because your
done.
dumb ass isn't tech savvy, there's some of us out
Mhm,
here that are.
mhm.
Okay. So
Hello.
while you sat there and you thought it was safe because you thought you did your big one with your each one teach one, I got my GED at 30, bitch. That don't mean in the end of the day you got away with anything.
Is
It
that
don't.
a read
Well,
or
I
is that
really
true?
need that.
I
Okay,
mean,
I
I
got
ain't
you.
admitting to nothing that I didn't do, jokingly or not. But she certainly said, she kept
Hey,
saying it.
cutie.
She certainly
Thank you,
said, I
bye.
did it. Now what you gonna do?
Yeah, because she
Exactly.
was like,
So
"Oh, I got my," because she thought she had some. She did a nan and a boo boo. No, bitch, the boo boo is on you because you
I'm
thought
gonna definitely
wrong.
need that. And the
Okay,
thing
I got you.
that's really like crazy is how people try to play with words. And it's nothing that annoys me more than people who don't read, who try to play with words. She's a typical foster child, one of those dysfunctional foster children that could never manage to stay in one spot. You could tell she got shipped from place to place to place because of her behavior.
mhm.
That's the reason it doesn't matter to her how she treats people, how she interacts with people and stuff like that.
Like her body language and everything in that
Thank
video, like
you.
just told it all. She didn't know what to say, which way to look, up, down, left, right. Her body language like said it all. She went from crying to forgetting she had cried, listening to slow music to listening to rap music, all in 10 minutes. Like her body language told it all. She was definitely guilty.
QDB.
Thank you,
And that's
cutie.
why she kept telling me, I'ma gag you. I'ma gag you, bitch. You wait, I'ma gag you. And she didn't know I knew what she had already done. But I had already
Mhm.
talked to the police twice by then. And I just had to gather the information to get her name and get everybody's name involved and all of them who was involved. I got all y'all motherfucking names in it.
Tammy,
Like,
you
why
know
would you
what?
even
I
have
know you
that
say
picture?
you don't do police games, but I have to tell you, I prayed for you the other day on my live, and that God just puts it in you to do your big one with your legal team. It's time. See, she's a fool. She's a fool. She doesn't know when to stop. So you gotta show her, hit her where it hurts. We all know she don't have shit, but them fucked up flip flops, a raggedy ass mouth, a cock eye, and them nasty ass sweats that she sits up and shit on herself in. But one thing about it, if she ever gets something, baby, that garnishment will be in effect. Please do your big one. Please.
What she
Please.
needs to
Hmm.
explain is why would she even have the picture? If the picture was not T, and if you knew the picture was not real, what was your reason for having it in the first place? And then what was your reasoning for sending it to someone else? If the picture
Hold
was
on.
so
I'll be back.
old
Oh, I
and it
get in
meant
my other
nothing,
phone so I could cut it down for
if
you.
the picture was so old and it meant nothing, then why did you have it? This is from her Facebook page from years ago. Who sent it to you? Why do you have it? Why did you send it to someone else? There's no other explanation for other than what you were planning to do with it. It makes no sense. And I get people
Mhm.
send tea to each other, but that's not tea.
No,
You had
it's
a
not.
specific use for that picture. That's what
Malicious.
you
It
need
was
to be
malicious.
explaining. Why did you have it, and why did you send it to somebody else? If it didn't mean nothing to you, if it wasn't shit, then why do you have it?
Right.
That's what you should be explaining.
I want to know who has ever scrolled back 5 years in their Facebook.
Right. That's what I said. That take a long time.
I
That take
haven't.
a long, especially if you're a person that posts a lot, that you're active on your Facebook. That takes you a long goddamn time.
But her life is idle. No one cares about her. No one visits her. An idle mind is a devil's workshop. That's why she's on here all day and all night. But she be high on that dope, so she don't sleep. So she just sits on here all day and all night. No one, you never hear anyone over there. You never hear laughter in the house. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Your daughter comes over and you gotta meet her at the door. What? Your daughter? You gotta meet her and talk to her at the door.
Hmm.
What? If I go up, I got a key to my mama house and I'll walk all up and through there. And she ain't got a key to mine, but she can walk all up and through mine. I'm certainly not talking to her to no fucking door.
And she lied and said, told Robert people fucking with her kids, and I don't fuck with nobody kids, and Robert had to, I guess, be diplomatic, as to save face. He know that bitch lying.
Real
I
quick, I'm at work. Hey, Bigo Chef, I'm sending you unlisted links of Lady B shit on my original channel. This one that I just sent you, I think you need to play that one. I don't think nobody got it. But for real, I'm about to send you some unlisted links. Only you will be able to play them. I don't want to get my page right.
Well, if
Period.
you have anything incriminating that I could use, I'd appreciate that too. Because I'm tired
Yes,
of this
God,
bitch.
let's work. Strong black women, let's work.
She got up there yesterday
I'm
and was
working.
like, and it's so
I'm
crazy
at
because
work, but I'm going through shit.
okay, people really think that like what you could do anything to people and be okay with yourself. Everybody ain't a victim. Everybody don't want to play Bigo games with you. I don't want to play cop games. When I had to go talk to the police, that shit fucked with my nerves. I don't really fuck with police like that. I have a good relationship with them because I pay my taxes. I mind my business. I don't be having police contact. They don't have to come here because of fighting. They don't know me for nothing negative. I just don't involve myself with such things.
Right.
Look, my shit on fire now. I
Hey,
don't
hey,
have a
what's
negative the way she is with her local police department where they know she all over the place doing bullshit. No, I don't have that type of reaction response with them. They don't know me for acting up in the street and fighting and carrying on like a fucking animal. They don't know me like that. They don't know me for coming to my house because of fighting and cutting up and niggas acting crazy. They don't know me like that.
right? What's up to the panel? This is top tier. What's up to Bigo Chef,
Good morning,
Pearls, the
Top
whole
Tier.
Hey
entire
Todd.
panel.
Hey
Hey,
Todd.
Tammy. For those who may not be familiar with
Hello.
me, I'm a part. Hello, I'm a part of Tammy's team and family. And I was hoping to catch TV Killer. I just wasn't in position to hop up on the panel at that time. But I really wanted to just give him a thank you as a man for coming forth with the truth. And it, like somebody on the panel mentioned previously, it's a damn shame how Tawana, God bless her, and some of the other people have jumped to this lady, just meeting her, not knowing her history, and just went to swinging left and right, high and low, insulting Doll Baby, insulting Tammy, insulting probably everybody on this panel. in some way or another, not knowing what the hell is true or not. And they end up just like all her previous four groups of family members that she has gone through, including the fifth, including security and all these other people who are now realizing, oops, this is not the person I thought this person was. So I wanted to just give him a thank you as a man to a man for coming forth with the truth, because what is very clear, maybe it wasn't situated properly for what God Zeus was, his structure of what he was trying to do yesterday, but we on the back end and we who on the inside understand a whole lot better than everybody in the general public on Bigo what has been going on and what is going on, to know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. And Tammy has every right to be able to stand and say she know who is doing this. Why? Because unlike maybe the general public is not aware of, but we are aware of all the things that have been happening and everything that's going on, and we know who the hell is behind this shit. So whether Tammy chooses to provide whatever receipts or whatever it feels to say, to stick Crazy and the failed jazz singer, to pin them to the cross, are not in indefinite type of clear cut way where that they can say yay or nay on anything. We have the pieces to the puzzle, so we know exactly where this is going. Tammy has been on this app for over 3 years and has never been caught in a lie.
Mm-mm.
Now, people
That
have
shit devastated me, Ty. That
right.
shit had me
People
mad enough. I wanted to fuck her. I wanted to really fuck somebody up. That people playing with my family's safety. I would never do that to her children, regardless to how I felt about her. I would never call the police to go to her house to traumatize her family. I would never
right.
send people pictures.
And that's never been Tammy's character. And we've been with Tammy well before Bigo, before we stepped into Bigo together. We're not a part of Tammy's fourth family because everybody then fell out with each other and dragging each other. Everybody who don't agree with that woman, she drags them. How in the hell you calling a Irish girl? She lily white. How you gonna call her nappy head? Where have you ever seen a lily white woman be nappy headed? She didn't accuse her daughter of being in some prostitution ring. Everybody she fall out with. Let's look at what we have in common. Everybody she falls out with is an alcoholic or on dope. But she admits that recently that her mom apparently, even though I guess her mom didn't really raise her, because she'd been in the foster care group home system. That's why she acts like a raging animal and will do anything for attention. She one of them type of people who, if you don't like her, she gon' flip a table over, make some noise, lie on you. Anybody in the foster care system, those are some real. If you don't get the proper help, those kids become extremely manipulative of how to work the system, how to play them games. If you tell them no too many times, they gonna say you touched them or you were looking at them strange. They'll get you in trouble. They have no regard for who they hurt because they have nothing, and I want everybody to hear me, they have nothing to lose. People like her, she don't own nothing, like I heard somebody else on the panel say previously here. She has nothing to lose. She ain't in no relationship. She talking about everybody who got somebody, a love in their life, but she yet talking about them. She don't have one. That failed jazz singer from 13 years ago who never made it to Sunday's best and was never American's Idol is still have been reduced to being a troll in Lady B's room. Uh, they've never accomplished anything. They don't have no successes, although they claim. I hear this crazy woman talking about how she is known as legendary. Legendary of what? I've heard her say all the business she got, having a virtual internet magazine ain't saying a whole lot. What are you saying? Matter of fact, has anybody even seen it?
Can we find a
Read a
She
copy
ain't
of
snippet.
even
it?
paid for
But
it.
she got like
She
a
has it
third
like
grade education. First, I want to see this magazine.
she hasn't
So
even
she,
paid for like the trademark or nothing. Like it's expired.
right. So she has all these things going on. We got to look at the character of this person, and that she has left them alone and has moved on to somebody else because she probably has created hell for everybody, including her ex baby, her ex husband, and somebody saying something about that he ain't even the father of her kids. That's from somebody else. I don't know. I don't want to come up here as a man trying to attack her in a malicious type of way. So I'm gonna try to walk the grounds properly because I don't want this whole situation. She don't make any sense. She falls out with everybody. She came to
She
the app
said she's into
beefing,
high
flipping.
fashion, y'all.
Yeah, she did say she was into high fashion, and we ain't seen no fashion yet. She talking
When
about
she
she was
walk around
in
in that dirty robe all day, high
right.
She
She
fashion
said
said
is
she
she's
that
was.
into
dirty
high
ass
fashion.
stained up robe. Oh
So
God.
so we look at her character, and this is a real sounds like a very troubled individual, and she didn't watch the app and felt and came to the conclusion her way to get to the table. See, she didn't want to go through the proper channels and build her shit up and work her way through the channels. She felt if she came and target Ebb and target CC and really flip some tables over like what worked for her at those group homes and in foster care and just start a whole bunch of shit and banging pots, it was going to give her a cut through the bush straight to the main table because she is apparently desperate for money to get her coffee in the morning, to buy her
Desperate.
Mountain Dews. She don't drink water, so I don't know how her cat
And stool
gonna taste like
softeners.
mango.
Don't
You
forget the
know,
stool
so
softeners.
so she thought banging pots and kicking over and acting like a disgruntled group home foster kid was gonna get her to the table on Bigo, and this apparently is her last resort because she ain't letting go. And she accusing everybody of jumping on her. No, everybody just having a hell ride roller coaster experience with her, and they're telling their truth, but they're making it look and appear as though all you guys are attacking her, jumping on her when she is the one came through the door, falling out with everybody, including her own family members. We have caught her in so many lies. Let's remember she lied not even a year ago. She was 45, then 46 years old, then 47, then 48. Now she's 49 years
No
old.
top.
She
She
started
started
off
off. She started off at 43.
43. Okay.
Just a few
Then
months
then
ago.
Right. Then before her surgery, she told everybody she had stopped smoking and she had to lose uh, 30 pounds for the surgery. That was when she was, I guess, trying to go for a BBL that she now confused talking about a lipo is a BBL like they the same thing and they're not. She told that she was 208 pounds. Then Ed came, visited her live the next day, and then she told Ed she was 203 pounds. So so she lost what 5 pounds overnight was that it couldn't be water retention because she don't drink water. So all this stuff just don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. She had marker, so she took some little marker and scratched some markings under her face, act like she had surgery, and you had with an ace bandage or some type of loose wrap around. They wouldn't even do that. They don't wrap you up like that in surgery. You see, it's just so much stuff that just don't make any sense. And then that
Yeah.
marker, when that marker faded away, then she ain't never talked about it no more. Now she acting like she had a BBL, and then come to find out now it's been reduced to a lipo. Well, we knew everybody in here knew better than that because if you had a whole BBL, you're not going to be marching up and down the street with them flat white same shoes on all week and leggings wrapped around your head. It just don't make sense. Those people are in pain. You laid up for a while. You don't just hop around and be bopping around right after a major surgery of that nature. So it's just looking at the character, watching all this. Tammy has no reason to lie. We know what's going on, and wherever this will go, Tammy, it's at Tammy's discretion to reveal or to share or not to share at this point, because we don't know what direction this will ultimately go in. So, but Tammy has never lied in the 3 years. We stick with Tammy because she's a woman of character. You know, she's a woman. She didn't start from the Bigo Facebook side of the messy side, and God bless those who are into the drama, because we like some of that entertainment too. Although this level has gone way beyond just entertainment. This is some other shit going on. This is some wild foster care, dysfunctional, toxic ass shit. She can't play in the sandbox. She accused everybody else of not being able to play well in the sandbox, and she the only one. She talking about everybody hair, who got nappy hair and who got edges and who don't, but we ain't seen her lift that same wig up off of her head. And when she do got that wig off, she got something secure that she's always pulling down the edges around her ears, because she don't want to show whatever is going on. I don't know if it's Jason, when he got Jason part 13 or whatever, when he got that mask knocked off his head and it looked like a little pieces of hair across the head. I don't know what she hiding under there, but she must be hiding something really interesting, because she will talk about everybody hair, but she ain't showing you nothing. She play with that wig like it's her hair, parting it and separating it and pulling a few edges out to make it look authentic. And she was Italian, then she was black, then she was Puerto Rican. It just goes on and on. So I just respect the women on here. Like I said, I'm not trying to really go low on her because she is a woman, and as a man, I'm not trying to do that. But it's got to make sense, and it makes no sense at all.
Yesterday, them pictures that Lisa showed, I don't know if she's a woman anymore.
Oh, right, that's
Oh,
up
baby,
for
that
that's
was
still in question.
baby, that was funny.
I stand
Thanks for
on
the
what I
gift.
say.
Thanks for the gift.
If I could just interject for just a second, then I'm gonna go back on mute. I noticed that a lot of the things that she say, whether it's about me or any other woman, is kind of like a reflection of how she feels or what she has going on in her everyday life.
I agree. I
She
agree.
Yep.
from saying my kids don't have relationships with their father, she kept harping on whether or not I had more than one baby daddy, when you got two for two, baby. Two for two, love. Possibly three
Right.
for three. I don't know about her deceased child.
I'm sorry, Cream.
Calling them
Cream.
nappy headed niggers.
Cream.
One
I
more,
do.
huh?
When she lined with Tammy, and she's been following Tammy and lurking. Um, yeah, she didn't have a deceased kid until she knew Tammy had one. Same
Oh,
sex
so
and
she
everything.
two for two. I take that back. She's two for two. You worried about my children and the love they receive and how they get to run around in the yard while you swear we live in a trailer park when you live in an attached housing. Y'all share a porch, a dumpster, and the same pipes that you flush with, bitch. Y'all share all of that in the same home, in the same apartment complex. Nappy headed nigga this, nappy headed black bitch that, nappy headed kids that. I think this child has a learning disability. This child has like she does that all the time. And I wanted to point this out this morning. She said Miss PA didn't have grandchildren. Is it because she doesn't have a relationship with her grandchildren? Because it seems that everything that she says
Is a deflection of
reflects on
her.
yes.
That's why.
Absolutely.
That's
To
why I
make
stand.
Absolutely.
herself
That's
feel
why.
better.
So
That's why I stand on her being a man.
when she said this morning that Miss Tammy didn't have grandchildren, I'm like, well, wait a damn minute. We've been hearing Miss Tammy speak highly of her grandchildren, her nieces, her nephews, her family. She has good relationship with her family. So now you're trying to point out what you think she does and doesn't have as far as family concerned because you don't have a family standing beside you. She's a complete fucking oddball. And I'm not saying that you have to be of a certain age to be on this app, but the way that she acts, you wouldn't expect it from someone of her age. Hell, you wouldn't expect it from somebody my age, and I'm 33 because we know fucking better.
I
We
want you
know
guys
better.
to really.
Like
I want you
like she
guys to
talk
really
about my
listen.
husband. Go ahead.
Exactly.
I want you guys to really listen when she calls me faggot. The passion behind it. The first thing I
Mhm.
always think when she does it, I said that's because she's been called a faggot. She don't
Hmm.
know me from Adam. She's never sat with me. She don't know me at all. And she has such passion when she says
Well,
faggot. You guys listen to her.
she don't she can say that with such passion because you're a big gifter on the app. You're one of Tammy's biggest supporters, and she pocket watches everything, just like she flipped on Tommy K when God Zeus threw her that big gift, just like she went at it with Cece. Cece was balling and making her money, flipped on her, just like she's pocket watching. So part of I think that
Is
flip
she
had to do with the fact that you are uh, one of the bigger gifters on the app.
and she's a faggot. That's why she says it.
And
And she says
she
it
don't like the fact that her
funny.
son is
She
gay
Exactly.
does
either.
say that shit with mad passion.
She's not
She does when
accepting.
she say that faggot, that shit come from her soul.
It come from
Yes.
Yeah,
her
Come from
gut.
she's
her
not
soul
too
when she say
accepting of her son being gay. That's partly some of the reason why he left because she wasn't fully accepting of him being gay. That's why
Well,
she's
But
so
wait
she
a
sad.
minute
but
now.
she
Wait
say
a minute.
but she say the community love her though where she from, and she's considered mama and legendary where she from. I don't know
Child,
if anybody
please.
can
But
verify
you
that.
don't hear none of
Let me
the
tell you
people
something.
from the neighborhood come knock on her door and bring her anything. Or when they
They
stop
just
going to the
glad,
store, do
you
you
know
need
what?
anything?
They so glad she has left them alone. They probably thanking God and doing backflips every morning that God has moved her off of them and on to anybody else. Just like we're going to be glad when she move on from us.
But
Is
that's
she
so true.
watching so I can give everybody
I
a
love the way
dragon?
Top Tier speaks.
Yeah, she ended
I
her
love
life.
the way
Let me
Top
tell
Tier
you
speaks.
something. When I told Tammy, I said,
Right
"You
on.
hold that
Thank you.
thought." I told Tammy, when you hold that thought, so I could give this that clip to you, baby. She ended her life so motherfucking quick.
But how you gonna
Oh,
talk about my husband? How you gonna talk about my husband when you ain't got one? You got a whole
Got
divorce
nothing.
decree, bitch. How you gonna
she
talk
And
about
watching
my house
everybody.
when you
And
ain't
got a
got one,
divorce,
bitch? Right,
got a
got a whole
divorce,
right.
and
divorce
don't
decree.
have shit after the divorce. Don't have no
Right,
assets. So that tell you they wasn't living so well, or either she didn't have no money to pay for no attorney. Something was not right. Or she
Right.
married
right.
Right.
And then,
somebody. She married a dependent.
She even looked up the
and my
deed.
thing
She even
is,
looked up the deed to my house. Why are you worried
Wow.
about whose names is on the
Mm,
deed to our
oh
house?
Lord have
wow,
Bitch, can't
mercy.
nobody come and take the keys from me.
mm-mm.
I don't have to turn my keys into nobody, bitch. If I wanted to tear that motherfucker down to the foundation and build it up, I can do that. And I ain't got to ask nobody a fuck ass thing. That's all you need to know, bitch. And if anything should ever happen, bitch, just know that we fully covered, bitch.
mm.
While
Okay?
she owns
That's all
while
you
she
need to know.
owns
And then,
nothing. While she
and then
owns
my,
nothing at
Not even the
all. She
flip
don't have
flops she had on when she took that picture in Florida. She had borrowed those from, I guess, probably her uncle or somebody, because it ain't no way in hell she would have went about them flip flops and put them on, and they was hanging her feet. They was so
you
Well,
that
the
remember,
mean
way she
you
was
remember
walking,
and
she done beat
then,
them hoes down. She walked everywhere in them bitches. She beat them shoes down.
Ooh.
and do y'all
and then,
notice she always
So,
do
And you
y'all
know,
notice
white flip flops ain't good for walking. They good for standing in one or two places, and then you got to throw them in the garbage because them shits look
hmm
trifling. I
right.
don't even
That's
buy
right?
why
white
Old
flip
Navy
flops
sell them
for that
$4.
reason. Yeah, I wouldn't buy white flip flops. Them shits look trifling.
And what
Yes.
I paid attention to, every time she went out of town to go visit some family, they only hung with her for the beginning of her trip, and them people got the hell away from. Next thing you know, she in by the poolside by herself every time, even in Puerto Rico. Every time she go, and when she particularly around family, look like they hang out with her and greet her for that first day, and to make her feel welcome to whatever. Then they all of a sudden ain't nobody ever around her. You remember she was so broke out there on that trip. She was talking about she didn't have no flour, and can you fry chicken without no flour? Because she didn't have the money
Mm,
for no flour. It just don't make
Oh, I
sense.
mm.
chicken without flour, fool.
But she got time to talk about us.
her friend even said to her, her friend even said something to her about being live all day in the car. And it won't even your car, bitch. If I go out of town, trust and believe, I'm gonna have my own car. You will wake up first thing in the morning to go sit in somebody else's car to sit online and talk shit to people all day.
Mm,
Bitch,
Right?
and
mm.
they
Because
was
they don't
looking
want to
at you
hear that.
sideways.
Because you know
When
if they
I
don't
go
want to sit
visit
up in there and
friends,
hear
I don't
her
even
yelling all day.
if I
She
visit
got a
Right,
friends,
bad
because she
I
didn't
spirit
even have her
because
own
TV
respect them
killers
hotel room,
and
bitch.
just
like
talked about she mad that she's speaking about it now. She mad because TV killer said that he gonna give Bigo Chef some of those videos that wasn't posted. And it's
Yes,
something in those
Lord.
videos that's very incriminating. So she's over there about to have a hissy fit right now.
And there ain't
Way
nothing
to
she
go,
can do about it,
TV
because it ain't
killers.
Get
nothing
her
And
but
on out of
then
right.
here, God.
and then on
Way to
top of
go,
that,
TV killers. Good
And then
job.
on top of that, how you want to sit here and do hateful slurs about the LGBTQ community when, bitch, you a psychodyke your damn self. You don't know you want to trip on yicks or slip on a motherfucking click. How the fuck you going to sit there and try to call somebody something else when you just be motherfucking gone with the wind? You get whatever the fuck you could get.
She
She
sure do suck
desperate.
Right.
pussy too.
And
She
she is so
desperate.
when
bitter.
she lied and told
She's
She'll
people
so
fuck a
not
bitter.
to
snake.
fuck
If
on
a
her.
snake came to fuck her, she would fuck a snake. Do you understand? She's
Honey,
desperate.
she is
Right.
the snake. Um,
She thought.
if when she lied and said I tried to fuck on her, and people were like, "Oh my God, Miss Tammy is dirty," and
Oh, I
she
still
this
throw up in my mouth a little bit. Ugh.
and yeah, and I'm being honest with you. I don't have nothing in my history like her. I don't have no homeless, no bums, no druggies, no bisexual bitches. I don't fuck with bisexual bitches. I would never be with a woman that was married
Right.
to a man. That's just me.
That
Because if
part.
Right.
I
And
would
we
never
and
be
we
with a woman
know
that was married to a man. You was married
and
to a
we
nigga.
know
So when did you plan on being gay?
right. And we know Tammy close enough to know that she was talking out her complete ass when she said that because Tammy don't even eat meat, and so let alone somebody who picking and crunching on pork rinds all
Oh
day
no,
and
last
drinking
night she
Mountain
said she
Dew.
don't eat meat, Tatia.
Oh Lord. But you
And who
know
fucking
she
on who wanna fuck on her
and,
anyway when she over there wearing shorts for 38
and
hours in a fucking row?
And
Girl,
Tammy don't, you know, Tammy is about her health. She eats a certain way. She lives a certain way.
she
How
smokes
she
cigarettes
captivated by somebody smoking, sucking cigarettes all day long.
and ain't got
It's
no
the
money. I'm
it's
too
the
old. I'm too old to be fucking with the broken the shut in. I don't want a bitch that ain't got no money. You ain't got
it's
no
the
money.
generic pork rinds for me. Ugh.
She was
You
asking
gonna
for
eat
cash out
something,
for
eat the
pork rinds,
best.
Ramon. She was
I
begging for
heard
cash
that.
out to get them motherfuckers.
Oh my god. And they're not
I
even
don't care
name
what she
brand.
get, but I know she just need to get the fuck away from me. Get the
Right.
fuck
She
away
gotta
from me.
she gotta wait on she gotta wait on a bitch to send her a cash out before she can have a damn hot meal. Like
I
who
think
jealous
somebody used
of
to send her
that?
breakfast. I think
Right.
Nippy
And
used
if
to
you notice,
buy her breakfast every day.
Since she tried to act like she
that Ciroc is hers, and she didn't want nobody to have Ciroc. And Ciroc admitted she wanted to dog Irish Girl so bad she threw her biggest gifter, Ciroc, right under the bus to try to prove a point. And remember, Ciroc, she was trying to drill him, got her in the box, tried to drill that grown man about what he was
Yeah,
doing with her,
way she
and wanted
walked
her information,
like they
and
was
he
in
would
a
not
relationship.
give her. He would not give her the information she wanted on him. And he even admitted, she talking about Irish Girl was trying to trick on him. No, he was tricking on her too. He was, matter of fact, planning a trip to Ireland to go be with her physically. So, and he
Hmm.
admitted he was on the phone jacking off to her. So, but she wanted to play that on the Irish Girl and make it seem like the Irish Girl was just digging on him, and Ciroc was just too nice to say no. She is
They
just,
had a real
she's a,
love for each other, and she
right.
was mad
And
about it.
so
Oh
right.
yeah.
Honey,
So she has no area. These are old tricks. These are not new behavior from Miss Crazy B. These are old tricks. So this is why she could do this with her feet kicked up because she has grew up in a system of foster care, being mistreated and unloved so long apparently that this is no problem to create havoc with multiple people at a time. So whereas most of us that are functioning have some level of normalcy, not that everybody's life has been perfect, but damn, this is on a whole nother level of toxic and dysfunction. But she is used to this. This why this is not a problem for her.